Hi, this is Ed with Ed and Barbara Hill. Thank you for coming to our webinar, and I believe you'll find this to be a very informative time and probably a very exciting time as well. I'm not going to have any fancy screenshots to show you or PowerPoint displays. I just feel like if we just sit down face to face and talk about some things, I think you're going to be excited about what you hear. You've responded to the ad that you saw for a free webinar, the Online Marketer's Toolkit. I just kind of want to share with you a little bit of what I have learned and pass that on to you, and then near the end of our time together, which won't be a long time, but near the end of that, I'll make it possible for you to actually get a free 84-minute webinar that will reveal to you 25 marketing methods. But referring to the webinar today, the Online Marketer's Toolkit, you may remember that when you signed up and registered for this webinar, you may remember the brief introductory video that showed the picture of a tool bag and had all the proper tools in it, everything in order. And basically, I made the statement in that video that, have you ever felt that in regards to online marketing or even with a traditional business, developing a stronger online presence of advertising and marketing on the internet, have you ever felt like there's somebody who would just give you the right tools and give you simple instructions on how to use them, that you could actually succeed at online marketing or help your brick and mortar business succeed in a greater way through its online internet presence? Have you ever felt that way? And probably you have, because you filled out the registration and you've accepted the invitations and joined us here today on the webinar. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I have a professional background, but I also have a background in sales, and that has been some online marketing and also direct selling. And I also have a direct selling business, selling a residential service rather to the residential market, and I am actually a low six-figure income earner. So I just want to share with you that so that you understand a little bit about where I'm coming from. In terms of direct marketing, I've been involved in security sales and providing inspections for people for items around their home that need to be replaced or repaired. I've had a lot of mentors in my time in selling. Some of those are Randy Pardue, great mentor in sales, and Brian Galloway currently has some other mentors that are helping me and teaching me. But you know, as you go further in your career in selling, whether that be in a more traditional brick and mortar type business, or you're trying to take that business and give it a true online presence, or maybe you're actually an internet marketer, maybe you're in the early stages, or you're thinking about starting a home-based business, for example, that would rely to a large degree on online marketing. Regardless of where you're coming from and approaching that, there's something you need to realize. The crushing, unrelenting need of every business, regardless of the type of business it is it needs leads. It needs people finding out about that business and contacting it to learn more about its products and services. It needs people who are leads that can be converted at the right point into paying customers. And then hopefully the relationship and the experience was so great that those will become repeat customers, providing residual income. Well, probably you've started to realize this. You may know it in a big way, but basically you're realizing that, I really have to discover how to generate leads and prospects for my business. And then you tried many avenues online to try to jumpstart that or to learn that, and you've been frustrated. Well, the purpose today of this webinar is to tell you about something that I've been involved in And it's not really a one-click type of program or anything like that. It's actually a community that teaches and educates. It's an amazing community, and it's called My Lead System Pro. And if you think, oh no, here it comes, the sales pitch, let me tell you something right up front. If you brought a credit card or debit card to this webinar, I want you just to slide it back in your wallet, put it back in your purse, because you're not going to need that today. I just want to tell you about My Lead System Pro and some of the things that I've been learning and applying, and I'm pretty excited. And I think when you realize that I'm telling you about the right toolkit with the right tools, you'll want to know more about it at the right point, and when your information level is higher and your comfort level is higher, then at that point you might decide to become a part of that community. In My Lead System Pro, when you decide at some point in the future that you might want to be part of that community, when you become a part of it, you'll be introduced to people who are actually succeeding in earning a living online. And these are people who are veterans with probably combined together decades of successful experience in internet marketing. And they provide great training by video, through live webinars, many other ways that they provide information that will teach you what you need to know step by step. And you start out in several steps that you have to accomplish in sequence in order to get to the next stage, which is Marketing Bootcamp. That will take you through a series of videos and trainings. And what I like about it is it doesn't just say do this, this, and this. It teaches you, it gives you the philosophical basis, the reasons why you're going to do certain things a certain way, and why you definitely don't want to do some things at all. And you'll begin to learn these things. For example, if you decided that you wanted to be a Facebook marketer, get involved in social media marketing, which many are doing today, there are some things that you definitely need to know and do in order to be successful. There are some things that if you do will probably get you kicked off of Facebook. You need to understand philosophically and in terms of policy what it is you can and can't do and should not do. And that's just an example. You can learn social media marketing regarding LinkedIn and Twitter, many other avenues that are all part of this community through webinars and video training that's there for you to use at any time that you're able to access them. You will also be shown the major channels through which you can market your business. And each of these, whether it's article, content writing or blogging, it might be pay-per-click through Google. There's several other aspects of that will teach you how to do this. And all of this is provided within the community by people who are currently very successful at what they're doing, and they take the time to train you. Another aspect of My Lead System Pro, which is pretty exciting, is you also are given several products that you can market, and I should say really not market, but that you can actually give away to people to train those that work with you, to encourage others at no cost. That's pretty exciting. In fact, that's what I'm going to give you here today, and we thank you for stopping by. What you're going to see are links that you can click on, where when you fill in the information, I think you'll be asked for your name and email, that's it. When you complete that information, you will gain access, and I believe it's immediate if I remember correctly, but you'll gain access to the free webinar, training that I told you about, the 84-minute webinar, 25 marketing methods. That's free to you today, and that's actually a part of what I have access to through My Lead System Pro. So again, my call to action to you today is not to spend any money. You've probably done a lot of that on the internet, and you're wondering, is any of this real? Well, when you get involved with My Lead System Pro at some future point, you're going to be very excited about what you learn, how your knowledge level rises, your understanding level rises about how to apply these strategies and tactics, and you should begin to see lead generation, leads turning into actual customers, and customers hopefully for life. So, when you see the link on the screen, or maybe, I don't know where you may be seeing this, you may see it in a box below this video, but wherever you see that link, go ahead and click on that, fill in the registration page, and then you'll have access to the 84-minute webinar, 25 marketing methods. Hey, this is Ed with Ed and Barbara Hill. We invite you to visit on our blog at edandbarbarahill.wordpress.com and visit us on Facebook at Ed and Barbara Hill's fan page. We thank you for stopping by the webinar, and we hope that this has given you some encouragement and hope that you can actually learn and master the strategies, tactics, and techniques for being successful online. We hope you have a great day.